If you've ever wondered where the line between self-love and selfishness is, this episode is for you. This week, we're going to talk all about main character energy and how to make sure that while you're the main character of your own movie, you're not making everybody else in your life your supporting cast member. Welcome to How to Be a Dangerous Woman, a place where we dive deep into breaking down into what makes amazing women, just like you, think, feel, and perform at levels beyond what you thought was possible. This is a place where women learn what it truly feels like to have it all without guilt, without imposter syndrome, and without overwhelm getting in the way. I'm Dr. Crystal Connor, and together we're going to explore the health, mindsets, and strategies that distinguish the world's top performing women. And you're going to walk away with the exact tools that you need to build and create a life on your own terms. Hi there, my friends. Have you ever heard of main character energy? It's this trend that originated on TikTok where you see your life as a movie that you are the main character of. And it really began as a display of self love, self recognition, and self respect. Main character energy is all about focusing on you, your dreams, putting yourself first, and how to create a life you love. Now, as dangerous women, we're all about creating a life that you love. And I really love the idea behind main character energy, but I think there can be a downside to it. Because by assuming that we are the main character, we can inadvertently cast others as our support or background characters. We can make our own reality or movie so important that we neglect or forget to consider that other people also have their own starring roles in their own movies. They're their own main characters. We've all heard that self love isn't selfish. And I 100% believe that and subscribe to that. Self love isn't selfish. There is no way that you can be the amazing woman that you are without taking care of yourself, your spirit, your soul, your body. But there's a fine line between self love and selfishness. And as dangerous women, we operate in this space of loving ourselves fully while at the same time being present for others. We don't put ourselves last. We don't do back burner. We do define how we want to show up for others. We decide what type of partner we're going to be, what type of mother, what type of boss, what type of friend. We decide who we want to be, and then we go about doing our work to show up that way, no matter what's going on. We go about becoming who we know we were called to be in every area of our life. So let's talk about it. How do you actually do all of that? How do you put yourself first without being selfish? How do we radiate main character energy in a way that aligns with our dangerous self concept? I'm going to give you a couple of ways you can be in full main character energy without coming across as a diva in the process. So, number one, learn to find the fun, the joy, the peace in the seemingly mundane, everyday, not a big deal parts of your life. One of my business coaches, Christina, talks about the 1%. Learning how to find what would make your daily life just 1% better. Doing the laundry, what would make it 1% better? More fun, more joyful. And I know what you're thinking. Nothing makes laundry 1% better, but I beg to differ. You know what makes laundry 1% better for me? Turning on a good TV show that makes me laugh, or turning on my favorite playlist and blasting it while I pretend I'm the main character of my own music video. So, as the main character in your own amazing movie, what makes your everyday moments 1% better? Find that and then make it a part of how you operate. When you do that, you're not only making your life better, but the peace, joy, and fun radiates from you and it starts to affect the people around you. Who doesn't like being around someone that's full of peace, joy, and fun? We all want that. Number two, use your main character energy to create positives from negatives. I want you to think about the main character in your favorite feel good movie. She's the protagonist. She makes the key decisions that affect the whole plot of the movie. She influences the storyline and moves it forward by her every move. Good things happen to her, bad things happen to her. She faces tremendous, significant obstacles, but she always comes out on top in the end. She's a survivor. She doesn't quit on herself, she doesn't quit on her dream. That's you. You are the protagonist in your movie. You are the main character, and you take what has been given to you and you turn it into something amazing, meaningful, and purposeful. You take what would seem like a negative for other people and turn it into something amazing. Beauty for ashes. This type of energy is a game changer. When you have the ability to look at life and every event in it from the perspective of it happening for a purpose that always, in the end, benefits you in some way, you become tremendously resilient. It doesn't mean that there won't be hurt, pain, anger, or suffering. It means that you take all of that and grow stronger, more powerful, and confident every time you get to the other side. It means that you're able to then help other people navigate through their own challenges. It means you get to be a supporting cast member in someone else's movie from time to time. Which brings me to number three. Main character energy knows when to show up as a supporting cast member in someone else's movie to help its main character shine. Being willing and able to see others as their own main character without allowing that to cause your own shine to dim is a hallmark of a dangerous woman. In fact, we thrive on helping other main characters shine because we know that it doesn't ever take away from our own light. It only creates more, bigger, brighter light, more amazingly bright and beautiful when we operate in this way. Learning how to celebrate one another is so important. Building one another up in our own beautiful uniqueness, supporting one another, and holding each other accountable. Not allowing anyone that is in your circle of influence play themselves by playing small. That is the ultimate main character energy. Remember, we call up, not call out. We are calling all of our friends, all of the women who we know to be their main character, to embrace becoming that woman. And finally, we avoid toxic main character energy when we use it to find the strength and courage to do the things that we want to do in life. We use it to do the scary, seemingly impossible, to follow the dream that we have barely whispered out loud to ourselves, much less told anyone else about. As the main character in our very own movie, we use that energy to push past fear and self doubt to create a life that we love. A life that doesn't allow for us to settle for less than amazing in every area. We don't accept that we have to live an either or life where we can either be amazing partners and moms or we can have successful careers. We are only available for an and life where we do both, where we define and determine what our version of having it all looks like in our very own movie. When we use our main character energy to bust through the status quo, to become everything we've dreamed about, and to do what we're called and purposed to do, something amazing happens. We show other women what's possible. We show others that if we can do it, they can do it. We give women permission to show up authentically with confidence. That's what I want for you. I want you to be the main character amongst main characters. I want you to live your life like it's the most amazing movie with ups and downs and ins and outs. I want you to see the beauty in every part of your life. I want you to realize that when it looks like it's over, the theme music is just queuing up for you. It's just queuing up for your comeback. In fact, you know what? Go ahead and pick your soundtrack now. That's the homework you didn't ask for. Pick your music out so that when you feel like you're down and out, you remember that it isn't the end. You're just at the good part. All right, my shining stars, that is it for this week. If you haven't downloaded the Dangerous Woman Manifesto or you haven't looked at yours in a while, it's time to get it back out. Revisit that so that you know exactly who your main character is, so that you are being her in your day to day life. I would love to hear from you, so shoot me an email or drop in my DMs and let me know how you're doing. I really want to know. I hope you have a wonderful week, ladies. God bless you, and talk to you next Monday. If you found today's episode helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and subscribe to this channel so you never miss an episode. And I'd really love to hear how you're doing. You can find me at Dr. Crystal Connor on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I can't wait to hear what progress you've made. So until next week, see ya.